Steve, congratulations taking Hull City to an FA Cup final, but what an afternoon. Tell us what went on there, because I'm not sure I know.
Well, first and foremost, I've been in it a long time, and I picked the wrong team. We've been used to playing two up front all season, really. We wanted to play with two strikers, and today I just thought something to play Huddleston free, big wide open spaces, and we've seen him in the second half, but I wanted him to do it the first half, so we changed it, and thankfully we turned it round, and hopefully we'll gain from the experience of playing here, because there was one or two nerves and jitters, and we made more mistakes in the first half in particular than we've made in 6 months. But that's Wembley, it's cup football, and you have to say well done to Sheffield United too. They were terrific for a first division team. The way they played was absolutely terrific.
At what point did you think, actually, I've got the wrong setup here? When did it?
I knew very early, and I thought about it after 20-25 minutes, to be honest. But I think there has to be a respect for the players that you've picked to start with, and hope that you get better. And to be fair, we equalised, and lo and behold, we made another horrible mistake, an awful goal to concede. And then you needed a pair of to come out and say, right, okay, roll your sleeves up, chaps, and let's see the real Hull. And thankfully, in the second half, it was a bit more like us.
Aluko and Fryer sort of came on and changed the game. What did you say to them? What did you say to the team at half-time?
Well, I made the changes, but I have to say, I didn't have to do much. The captain did it all. The captain did my job for me, and it's a long time since I've seen it in this day and age. But so mine was to make the tactical change and remind people of what we're here for, was to win a game, and how many people they're going to disappoint. And let me tell you, Wembley's great, but it's disappointing and horrible if you get beat. And we nearly made a mess of it first half. Thankfully, second half, we've come out and showed what we're all about.
What about their late goal? What are you thinking?
Well, I couldn't even have the decency of thinking, God, can you not let me go 2 minutes without the anxiety? Because second half we completely controlled it, didn't we? And then we've conceded again, and it's a ridiculous game, because I can't remember their goalkeeper making a save, and 5 gone past him. I can't remember Harper making a save, and 3's gone past him. So it was just one of them ridiculous cup ties, which will go down in a long time. And sometimes you don't see games like this at Wembley. And thankfully, in an FA Cup semi-final, we've seen one, a great classic cup tie.
What does it mean to you to take Hull City nowhere near a Wembley FA Cup final in 110 years? What does it mean to you?
Well, as I've said repeatedly, I've had and I've enjoyed a wonderful couple of years, and thankfully people have supported me when I've needed it, and it is probably in management the highlight. I've been going 15 years and never been anywhere near. So I know Hull's been going 100 and odd years, but we've gone hand in hand together, and I've enjoyed my time immensely, and I couldn't be more proud of the team and my staff, and more importantly the people who I know struggled to get here today, to pay the huge prices. For all them on the way home, I'm glad we've made the day.
Arsenal versus Hull City in an FA Cup. I'm washed out, Steve. Don't know what you must be like.
I'm so am I, and I'm exhausted with it, and the marathon's nearly there, and what a great way to finish the season, to go and play in an FA Cup final. And let's hope we play like we did in the second half, and let's have a go at the mighty Arsenal.
Yeah. You've got an FA Cup final rehearsal with Arsenal. I never thought I'd say that.
We're not after the results yesterday. We've still got a bit of work to do, so we're back to work on Tuesday. All the preparation all starts again, and let's hope that we can get something, because we still need to do a little bit in the league to make sure we stay there. We can't switch off and just idle to World Cup final, and we'll crack a few whips on Tuesday. Yeah.
Well, there are lessons to be learned from today. Will you take a lot from today?
The players will, without doubt. And as I've said it repeatedly, I remember my first semi-final at Main Road a long time ago, and I couldn't put one front in front of the other. And I was 30-year-old, and I'd played for 12, 13 years. So sometimes it gets to you, the occasion gets to you, and you're that hyped up to do well, you forget what the game's about, which is playing a game of football.
Immense congratulations from everybody in the city and all around. Fantastic achievement.
Cheers.